this morning.
So bear with us. Thank you for a beautiful night, everybody. One thing that LA has taught me is that there is no such thing as driving too far for anything. One time, I drove from San Francisco, city of my birth, all the way to UCLA and back, all in the same day, under 12 hours flat.
One time, I drove from LA all the way to New Mexico and back in the same day. On the road for 22 hours straight, driving to the Bay is now a piece of cake.
Distance to a California girl is nothing that we can't handle, until the day I met her.
To the soulmate who took my heart with her to New Zealand, but kindly left me hers in return.
To the girl who stole my heart and gave it back to me with missing pieces of it before going back home to Hawaii. The 3,521 miles of Pacific Ocean that stands between us has made an insomniac out of me.
Will soon be knocked off its feet.
And it's calling me out on my courage.
Downsized until you're within my arm's reach.
The things that I wouldn't dare to put on the line with my heart are now single-filed and ready, lying themselves out to sea, just waiting for you to pull all of me into shore wherever you are tonight. But I know that it won't happen.
It's been almost 3.5 years since we've decided to put it all on the line. Entering this long-distance love story, a gamble with our hearts. As many items become lost in the Pacific, I am grateful to know that distance has been kind to us.
Distance is the excuse you use to soften the blow.
To avoid telling me what I already know.
Distance isn't the reason why we didn't work out, because let's face it, we weren't in love, we were just in tune. A grand piano that knew all the reasons to sing, but none of the reasons of why you and I, we are mysterious like that.
You see, these waters have not always been this calm. We've journeyed through a few rainstorms, but witnessed rainbows at the end of each and every one. Long-distance lovers of the 21st century.
Distance has taught me just how far I'm willing to go with my heart, and just how little you're willing to go with yours.
We are modern-day pen pals, whose ink is filled with faith
And hope and love.
Faith that we will soon sail far away from this season of distance, in hopes to arrive on the shores of forever. Our love will stand the test of time.
What I wouldn't do to shrink the Pacific without compromising my people, just to get close to you. But you would let me do it. Watch as I failed and then claim that we didn't stand a chance.
You told me that faith is stirred up by hope. When you hope for something,
you place your faith in it and believe it will happen.
Even when circumstances as grand as the Pacific tell you otherwise.
But you have to stand for love long before you fall into it.
Distance taught us what it takes to have faith, made us hold on to hope, and showed us how to love.
We blame the ocean for being the reason we can't make this long-distance thing work, when in reality, there is no such thing as loving too hard for anything when you want something bad enough.
When you're ready to lay it all on the line.
When you trust your faith more than your fear.
When you take that leap.
Even if you fall and crash
and break
and bleed
and burn,
we won't die. We will rise again, just like the ocean within us. Because distance to a girl in love is nothing we can't handle. To the girl who stole my heart and gave it back to me with missing pieces of it before going back home to Hawaii.
To the girl who took my heart with her to New Zealand, but kindly left me hers in return.
I gave you the best of me, knowing that you would have the best of me, knowing that I would never get it back.
You have guarded my heart to the best of your ability, and it is in better shape than it was when I first gave it to you. Thank you. I hope you can say the same.
If we ever come across each other again in this lifetime, I'll search for the missing parts of me in the way you love her. Loud and confident and in tune in the key of a song that has always been with me, but I no longer know the words to.